Hey, I was wondering if a certain Miss Bodyguard is available today. I've got some really interesting stuff that I need your help with. You'll see when you get here, cutie.
Hurry, I need some help here. Yep, I brought all of these from the beach. They were very reluctant to leave, you know. They even cried. You see that liquid in the beaker? Those are their tears, cutie. It's diluted hydrochloric acid. You use it to remove the debris that's attached to the seashells. I've been making pigments from seashells lately. The ones I'm grinding into powder have been air-dried for a while now. Like, we're talking about years. Yeah, but I've done it so many times already. I can do it with my eyes closed. The sea really is full of beautifully colored seashells. Back then, I would give them to people who frequently visited the shore. I'd ask those humans to let the seashells dry out in secluded areas. But the other shell collectors accidentally picked them up. I'd always be missing a few when I retrieved them. Please, only 3-year-old kids do that. I was more mature as a small fishy, thanks.
How did Lemurians celebrate birthdays? It's different underwater. We don't really prepare ceremonial things like cakes and candles. But everyone gathered around a birthday boy or a birthday girl to sing and dance. It was like having a small party where we'd spend the whole day enjoying ourselves. Raphael used to celebrate his birthdays the same way. But now, in any case, no one would turn down a birthday party planned by someone they care about. Yeah, to be honest, I have my reasons. I use the concerts as an excuse to spend time with everyone. I was actually preparing these this morning when I got your message. From what I understand, you want Raphael and his friends to see one another for his birthday, right? You can attend my concert if you want. Of course. Everyone will be happy to see that Raphael has someone who truly cares about him.
Why are you holding the phone so close to your face? I'm here to collect more seashells. And I thought I'd call a certain person who said she'd be at home writing reports all day while I was at it. I haven't heard from you for a whole day. I thought you and the seashells were drifting in the ocean until a current carried you away. Sure. So, I recently learned an interesting fact. It will blow your mind. When people are hiding something, they tend to blink more often. They also suddenly change the subject sometimes. But more importantly, the teeniest, tiniest of prying can make them blush. Those reports probably weren't that urgent if you had time to change your bed sheets and blankie. Just saying. A bedtime story, huh? Give me a second. Once upon a time, someone wanted to create a painting, but he could never find the right paint. He searched far and wide for it, day in and day out. Shh, we'll get to that. Let me continue telling the bedtime story, cutie. He kept searching and searching and searching. He leaped over mountains and swam through every sea, yet he couldn't find it anywhere. In the end, he discovered that the paint had been discontinued. That's it for now. If you want to know how the story ends, you'll have to come back to Lincoln and ask Raphael in person. Do you feel sleepy now? Well, duh. This is how I'll get you to come back sooner. Good night, cutie. Why do you suddenly want to learn how to drive a speedboat? I only get seasick on the boats that spin in circles as you paddle them. Besides, I have more than just swimming skills. I have you. Huh? You know, I think I'm more likely to survive if I just throw myself into the sea. Hey, are you sure you know which one's the brake? It kinda helps, but can you maybe hold the steering wheel a little tighter? If making it back to shore in one piece is how we measure success here, then yeah, you did a great job, cutie. But I might have lost my voice from the ride. Do you want to guess why? This seashell dried quite nicely. I'm not exactly satisfied with the colors I've made. Even with the same materials, it's difficult to recreate the same shade. You suddenly want a drink, huh? Hiding your phone won't stop it from vibrating, cutie. Really? Why don't you let me listen in then? That bioluminescent octopus might be an old friend of mine. Okay. I'll get going. Say hi to the bioluminescent octopus for me. You better hurry or else I might drink your coconut juice. Did you deal with that matter with your friend? So, when you say sort of, is this gonna take 3, 4, 5, or 6 more days? I see. Well, I hope your friend's problems get resolved. Am I the only person qualified to eat it? I must be the luckiest person in the world today. You can tell he's very happy based on how the tail is curled. I never imagined there would be a day when you'd wish me a happy birthday with them. I didn't think birthdays were important. I was only happy because I got to see everyone. But then, you started preparing these celebrations for me. The day that only happens once a year became filled with your thoughtfulness. Today is very precious to me, because all of you are by my side. You know, I just realized I have so many wishes that involve you. I believe our hearts beat in unison, and you know what it is. That doesn't matter. No matter which wish it is, it will come true. A birthday song just for me, one that only I can hear. I'll treasure this memory forever. The candles and singing are done. Can we eat the cake now? You seem to be anxious. You already know I'll cherish anything you write. There's no need to worry. The cake will be gone once we eat it, which sucks, but at least I can keep this card. When I get home, I'll keep it under my pillow. That way I can read it whenever I can't sleep. Yeah, it'll give me sweet dreams. I imagined us watching the sea like this so many times. I used to think it was different because this part of the ocean had its own unique colors. But I realized something today. It doesn't matter what the sea looks like. What matters is that I get to watch it with you. Even if today wasn't special, I'd still treasure this moment forever. And there's something else that makes this day more wonderful. I lost a very special shade of pink paint a long time ago. It wasn't just a color to me. It represented happiness and joy. I searched far and wide, but it wasn't until I met you that I realized it had been beside me this whole time. And I will never lose it again.